Hi, this is Scott with eTrailer, and today we're going to be installing some Sylvania SilverStar Ultra Bulbs on this 2006 Jeep Wrangler TJ. The biggest differences with the SilverStar Ultras versus your standard bulb is going to be just how much fuller you're going to have. Like on this one, we notice that it doesn't really fill the entire bulb with light, and it's almost like a really dull yellow light in here. Where on the SilverStar, you could tell that it just completely filled the bulb. On the inside of our housing here, it was a lot fuller. So it is going to make a huge difference. To start our installation, we're going to locate where our bulb is connected here. And for mine here, it's going to be right here in the back of the bulb itself. We've got really easy access to this one. Going to locate our plug here, and we have our plug with our boot around it. What we're going to do is just wiggle our plug loose and just pop it straight out. And one thing you want to do also is just kind of get everything out of the way. Be careful with your wires. Now we're going to have a rubber boot that goes over our housing and over the bulb itself here. We're just going to get a grab on that and kind of pull both sides and pop that out. And keep that off to the side. You will be reusing that. So now our bulb, this is a 9003H4 style. So it is going to have a little metal wire here that basically holds everything in place. You're going to want to push in on that wire and get it out of its holder here and kind of push down and then pull out. It kind of hinges off there, and then we can get a hold of our bulb and just pull it straight out. One thing to keep in mind when you are replacing halogen bulbs is you don't want to touch the glass portion of your bulb at all. What happens is you'll get your finger oils on that, and as soon as you plug it in, it may take a week or so, but the oils that are in your fingers will react with that thin glass that the halogen bulb has with the heat, and it will just either go out or break the glass on your bulb, and your bulb is no longer any good. Now we have our new Sylvania SilverStar Ultra bulb here, and we're all going to want to figure out what's up and down with this one. On this one, you're going to have two little tabs, and that's going to be your bottom. And your other three tabs here are going to line with the slots in the back of your housing itself. So being careful not to touch the glass part of the bulb at all, we're going to go ahead and get it popped into its location here. And just slide it into place. And one thing I like to do, once I get it in so far there, get it past the little wire loops, is watch in the front here. And you'll be able to see them little bottom tabs line up with the flat in the bottom of that housing. As you can see there, the two tabs just sit right there in that flat spot. That's how you know you have it in the right location. With that, you'll just get it clipped into place behind the little loop in the housing there. And that's going to push everything, the bulb into place with the little spring on the bottom, and then your little tab over here on the side. It can be tricky to get that in place, so you'll just have to work at it. And it's easier once you see where your little tab is here. You're going to be able to click that little wire up under it and just hook it up under it. Now we want to remember to get our rubber gasket / grommet back on. So we'll just get it lined up over our pins. You are going to have to do that before you plug it back in. And just pop that back into place. With that pushed fully back on, just line up your connectors on your wiring harness to your new bulb and just push them in place. Now we'll just turn our lights on and make sure they all work. We'll get our dims on first, and we are good with there. And our brights. And those look good as well. After you check your high and low beams and everything's all hooked up and put back together, that'll do it for our installation.